ॐ नमो नारायणाय। ॐ नमो नारायणाय। ॐ नमो नारायणाय। ॐ नमो नारायणाय। Namaskaram. Today I am going to chant the verses of Canto 7 with its translation of Narayanyam. Brahma commanded to create. एवं देव चतुर्दशात्मकजगदरूपेण जातः पुनः स्तस्योर्ध्वं खलु सत्यलोकनिलये जातोऽसि धाता स्वयं यं शसन्ति हिरण्यगर्भमखिलत्रैलोक्यजीवात्मकं यो अभूतस्फितरजो विकारविकसत्राणासिसृक्षारसः. O Lord, Thou who had thus become the universe of 14 planes, did manifest Thyself again as Brahma in Satyaloka, the loftiest and the subtlest of all the planes. Brahma, renowned as Hiranyagarbha, that is cosmic golden egg, and as the collective souls of the worlds, was prompted by the upsurge of Rajas, that is passion, to engage himself in multitudinous creation. सोऽयं विश्वविसर्गदत्तहृदयः सम्पश्यमानः स्वयं बोधं खल्वनवाप्य विश्वविषयं चिन्ताकुलस्तिवान् तावत्त्वं जगतां पते तपेत्येवं हील्वैहायसीं वाणिमेनमशिश्रवः श्रुतिसुखां kurvamstapa-prernam. Brahma, contemplating within himself with a heart set on creation, was very much disconcerted when on his own he could not conceive in his mind the scheme of the world to be created by him. O Lord of all creation, Thou did then prompt him to perform austerities, exhorting him in a sweet disembodied voice, engage yourself in tapas. कोसौ मामवदत पुमानिति जरपूर्णे जगन्मण्डले दीक्षद्वीक्ष्य किमप्यनीक्षितवता वाक्यार्थमुत्पश्यता दिव्यं वर्षसहस्रमाततपसा तेन त्वमाराधितस्तस्मै दर्शितवानसि स्वनिलयं वैकुण्ठमेकाद्भुतम्. Who is it that addresses me thus when the whole of existence is engulfed in water? Thinking thus, he looked around but could find none. But understanding the meaning of the words, he worshipped thee for 1,000 divine years through concentration, and thou wert then pleased to reveal to him thy unique abode known as Vaikuntha. माया यत्र कदापि नो विकुरुते वा ते जगदम्ब्यो बहिः शोकक्रोधविमोहोत्साद्वसमुखा भावास्तु दूरं गताः सान्द्रानन्दीजरि यत्र परमज्योतिः प्रकाशात्मके तत्ते धाम विभाक्तिं विजयते वैकुण्ठरूपं विभो. Transcending the 14 planes beyond the pale of Maya's influence and out of bounds to mental modes like sorrow, anger, infatuation, fear and the like, shines thy abode of Vaikuntha, constituted of the splendor of the supreme light of consciousness, wherein there is the constant flow of saturated Brahmic bliss. यस्मिन्नाम चतुर्भुजा हरिमणि श्यामावदा तत्विशो नानाभूषणरत्नदीप्तिदिशो राजद्विमाननयाः भक्तिप्राप्ततथाभिदोनत्पदा दिव्यन्ति दिव्या जनास्तते धामनिरस्तस्य वर्षलमलं वैकुण्ठरूपं चेत्. It is resplendent with towered residences inhabited by heavenly beings with 4 hands, whose bodies have the brilliant deep blue hue of Indranila gems, that is sapphire, and the luster of whose diamond-studded ornaments is lighting up the quarters. It is by virtue of deep devotion to thee that they have attained to this rare privilege of residence in this abode of thine. Victory to thy abode of Vaikuntha, unaffected by any sin. नाना दिव्यवधूजनैरभिव्रता विद्युत्लता तुल्यया विश्वोन्मादनहृद्यगात्रलतया विद्योतिता शान्तरा त्वत्पादाम्बुजसौरभैककुतूर्का लक्ष्मीः स्वयं लक्ष्यते यस्मिन् विस्मन्येय दिव्यविभवं तत्ते पदं देहि मे. Grant unto me the blessing of residence in that abode of thine, abounding with unique excellences, wherein is seen Lakshmi, thy consort and mother of the universe, praised in the scripture as the goddess of beauty, wealth, and good fortune. Lakshmi, who is surrounded by numerous divine female attendants, whose form is tender like a creeper, but stuns all by its charming and explosive beauty, which lights up all the quarters like a streak of lightning, and whose sole delight consists in serving thy lotus feet and enjoying their fragrance. तत्रैव प्रतिदर्शिते निजपदे रत्नासनाध्यायसितं भास्वत्कोटिलसत्किरीटकटकाद्याकल्पदी प्राकृती श्रीवत्साङ्गितमातकौस्तुभमणि छायारुणं कारणं विश्वेषां तव रूपमैक्षत विधिस्तते विभो भातु मे. In thy abode of Vaikuntha thus revealed, Brahma saw thee, the source of all creation, seated on a throne of diamonds, shining amidst the brilliance like that of 1,000 suns emanating from thy diadem, bracelets and other decorations, and revealing the auspicious mark of Srivatsa on thy chest, rendered crimson by the luster of the jewel Kaustubha worn on thy neck. May this form of thine be revealed to me. कालान्भोदकलाय कोमलरुचि चक्रेण चक्रं दिशामावृण्वानमुदारमन्दहसितस्यन्दं प्रसन्नाननं राजत्कम्बुगधारिपङ्कजधर श्रीमद्भुजामण्डलं सृष्टुस्तुष्टिकरं वपुत्सव विभो मदरोगमुद्वासयेत्. With a brilliant and expansive halo illumining the quarters with its sombre radiance, resembling that of fresh rain clouds and of blue lotuses, with a calm face beaming with an attractive smile constantly playing on it, and with 4 arms holding the shining conch, mace, discus, and lotus, thy form did give great joy to Brahma. May it eradicate my ailments too. दृष्ट्वा संवृतसमप्रभं कमलभूस्तव पादपादोरुहे हर्षवेशवशं वदो निपतितः प्रीत्या कृतार्थी भवन जानस्येव मनीषितं मम विभो ज्ञानं तदापादय द्वैत्वाद्वैतभवत्सवरूपपरभीत्याश्च त्वां भजे. Overwhelmed with astonishment at that sight, the lotus-born one, Brahma, fell at thy feet, full of the joy and satisfaction of having attained to the fulfillment of his existence. He said, O Lord, thou know already the object I have in mind. Vouchsafe unto me a true understanding of thy mysterious nature, in which duality and non-duality exist in harmony, to that Supreme Being revealed to Brahma, my adoration. आताम्रे चरणे विनम्रमततं हस्तेन हस्ते स्पृशन् बोधस्ते भवितान् सर्गविधिभिः बन्धोरपि सञ्जायते इत्याभाष्य गिरं प्रत्योषनितरां तच्चित्तगूढस्वयं सृष्टौ तं समुद्धैर्य हस भगवन्नुल्लासयोल्लादताम्. Touching with thy own hands the hands of Brahma, who had prostrated himself in all humility at thy crimson-tinged feet, thou didst declare, You will have knowledge of my true nature. By engaging yourself in creation, you will not be stained by attachments. Gladdening the heart of Brahma by these words, thou didst become immanent in his mind in order to direct him in the work of creation. Thou, O Lord, who art of such mighty powers, deign to ameliorate my sufferings. So the Canto 7 is completed, and I'll be back with Canto 8 the coming week. Namaskaram.